Have you ever delivered a corporate training that felt strong in the moment? Good engagement, thoughtful discussion, solid questions, and then found out later that very little of it actually stuck? You're not alone. And more importantly, it's probably not about your coaching. Most coaches already understand how people learn. You slow things down. You ask reflective questions. You adapt in real time, and you notice when someone needs clarity or space. That part isn't missing. What's challenging is the environment you're working in. In most corporate settings, trainings happen under pressure. There's limited time, a lot of information, and a strong push to be efficient. So content gets compressed, ideas stay abstract, and learning is expected to happen quickly. Even when the facilitation is solid, the system creates overload, and overloaded brains don't retain much. And when those conditions repeat over and over, they don't just affect schedules. They quietly train people to expect a certain style of learning. In organizational environments, people are conditioned to expect trainings to look a certain way. Slide decks signal credibility, abstract frameworks signal professionalism, short sessions signal productivity. Not because they lead to deep change, but because they fit how work is measured, scheduled, and evaluated. So it makes sense that this format keeps getting repeated. But as coaches, we know something different. We know that too much information shuts down learning, that abstract insight doesn't automatically lead to action, and that some work takes time. It can't be rushed or resolved in a single meeting or training. Real change happens when people can return to an idea, see it again, and notice how it shows up in real life. Coaches are already trying to do the right things. You're reducing overload. You're helping people focus on what actually matters. You're translating abstract ideas into something clients can recognize and relate to. The challenge is doing all of that in real time inside systems that move fast and expect clarity on demand. This is where visual tools help, not as an add-on and not just as a takeaway after the session, but as support during the work and after it. During the session, visuals help by organizing complex ideas so people don't have to hold everything in their heads, making relationships between concepts visible, and giving clients something concrete to react to point at, and to talk about. So instead of tracking every word, people can stay present in the conversation. After the session, that same visual becomes a way to reorient, a reminder of what mattered most, and a bridge between insight and action. It allows learning to continue instead of fading the moment the meeting or training ends. Visuals don't change your coaching philosophy. They reinforce it by reducing abstraction, lowering cognitive load, and supporting the outcomes coaches are already aiming for. This can return agency to the coach because the real work doesn't happen in the visual itself. It happens in what you notice, what your clients notice, and the conversation that unfolds. The visual just holds the structure. If you want your corporate meetings or trainings to stick, it's not about adding more content. It's about creating the conditions for memory, reflection, and action during the session and long after it ends. In the next video, we'll look at how an abundance of words can add to overwhelm and confusion. We have some thoughts and ideas on what to do instead. Click the video link below and check it out.